So this is the last video of 2023, and I want to share with you three of the hottest stories that I could find related to Austin real estate. So I'm excited to share these stories with you. The headlines are: number one, Texas home values dip for the first time in a decade. And here's why. Number two, 13 cities are posed for a price decline in 2024. And we're going to see where Austin falls into that mix. And thirdly, surprisingly, here's an Austin suburb that right now is one of the hottest zip codes in the nation for buyers going into 2024. You might be surprised. Hey, thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm Dan Forbes, broker at Forbes Realty here in Leander, Texas, just north of Austin, about 30 minutes north of downtown Austin. And if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I serve the North Austin suburbs of Cedar Park, Leander, Liberty Hill, and also Pflugerville, Round Rock, and Georgetown, and of course, North Austin itself. So look down in the description below and you'll see how that you can contact me. If you have a real estate need, you can call me, text me, send me an email, or heck, I don't care, send me a carrier pigeon. And always remember, I've got your back. But let's look at these three hottest stories of the week right after this. So here's the first story and its headline: Texas home values dip for the first time in a decade despite nationwide increases. So if you've been paying attention to real estate across the U.S., even though interest rates started going up in May of 2022 and then all of 2023, home prices went up across the nation. But that isn't the case here for the Austin area. And it's not the case for the state of Texas. In fact, across all of Texas, the typical homeowner lost about $3,000 of value, a much steeper decline here in Austin, and more about that in a moment. But across the nation, on average, home prices have gone up 2.5%. So what's happened to Austin and why are our prices down? Let me tell you more about what this headline says. And you can read it for yourself, but the Austin Round Rock area has lost 7.5% of value in 2023, and that's on top of the percentage of value that it lost last year. Right now, our days on market for a listing is 68 days compared to 21 days last year. So it's taking more than three times longer to sell a home here in the Austin metropolitan area. Our inventory sits at 3.2 months, meaning if no other listings came on the market, it would take over 3 months to sell all of the inventory that is out there right now. So inventory has been rising. The good news is just in the last couple of weeks, because interest rates have started to come down, buyers are a lot more active. I had 2 listings this last week go under contract at full price. Headline number 2, and you can read about it down below, is 13 cities poised for a price drop in 2024. So I'm not going to read all of the 13 cities, but here's a list of the top 7 that are going to be losing values in 2024. Number 1 is Boulder, Colorado. Number 2 is San Francisco, which has already lost 11% of housing values in 2023. Number 3 is Boise, Idaho, which has had the largest drop of housing values than any metropolitan area across the U.S. And Boise and Austin were the 2 markets that went up the most during the pandemic, and Boise is the market that has dropped the most in 2023. Coming in number 4 is Seattle, Washington, with a 17% housing decline in 2023. Number 5 is Las Vegas with a 3.6% decline. Number 6 is New Orleans, and number 7 is Austin. Now, we've seen Austin this year, just this year alone, has lost over 10% of value from the beginning of the year until now, the end of the year. So Austin was one of the metro areas that had the largest increase during the pandemic. And now we've had one of the largest decreases as we have come off of the pandemic and then faced the rising interest rates that we've had for, I guess, over 18 months now. There was a report a couple of weeks ago. You can see my previous video about it. Is that the National Association of Realtors is predicting that Austin will drop another 12.2% in housing prices in 2024. And here's the third headline. Austin suburb boasts the hottest zip code in the US for buyers. So what is that Austin suburb or small city around Austin that right now is one of the hottest zip codes for buyers in the nation? It is Leander. And that is where I live. And that is ground zero for me as far as listing properties for sale and working with buyers. So Leander, Texas, zip code 78641 is the ninth hottest zip code for buyers across the US. Now in 2021, it was sitting at position number 6, so we've dropped down just a little bit, but number 9 ain't bad. Leander has a population of over 67,000 people and is convenient even to downtown Austin. It's only about a 30-minute commute right to the heart of downtown Austin. There's plenty of shopping, recreation. Leander has that small town feel, but yet you're close enough to any large city type of entertainment or outdoor events or even indoor events that you might be interested in. And that's why so many people love Leander. I love living and working here in Leander, Texas. So, hey, that's it. That's the hottest articles this week. Thanks for stopping by my channel. And I hope if you like what you hear, that you will subscribe and hit the bell and also give it a thumbs up. But I want you to be notified whenever a new video goes up about every week. Now it's your turn to do something. Look down in the description below. You'll see how that you can call me, text me, send me an email. Heck, I don't care. Send me a carrier pigeon. But if there's any way that I can help you when it comes to buying real estate here in the Austin area, reach out and always remember, I've got your back.